Hey everyone, this is Chris from Katana, and in this video we're going to talk all about direct-to-consumer manufacturing for businesses that sell their products online. What is direct-to-consumer manufacturing? Well, basically this is a business model where you manage the purchase of your raw materials, you manage the production, you manage the sales order management, you manage order fulfillment and delivery to your customers, as well as accounting, all in-house. You don't outsource very much of anything, and if you do, it's very much within your control. Now, the biggest challenge with this is a lot of customers that we have at Katana are direct-to-consumer manufacturers that sell their products online, more specifically through apps like Shopify or WooCommerce. And we have also found that they are very popularly moving to cloud-based accounting platforms such as QuickBooks Online or Xero. And so in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate a workflow, how inputting Katana between these two types of platforms helps unify the entire order fulfillment workflow process in a unified way that actually makes sense. So for the sake of this video, if you haven't seen my videos before, I'll go ahead and explain what I've got here. I've actually set up a business which is a skateboard manufacturer. And my skateboarding manufacturing business does both make to stock as well as make to order. So to break this down in a more user-friendly and easy way to understand, I do direct-to-consumer selling through my Shopify website, where I receive individual orders that I fulfill from pre-existing stock. So I have certain products that I actually just make to stock. However, in order to keep my business lean and not have all of my money tied up inside of stock, when I'm working with B2B clients who typically have larger orders, I make those to order. So these items I don't carry product of, for example. Just the moment I receive the order, I push it to production, and that's how it goes. Now, what makes this very unique is currently I have my sales orders unified with my Shopify orders, which are automatically pulled in from Shopify, and you can see the Shopify logo here, which will actually take you into the Shopify order itself. And then I have these other sales orders, which are with my B2B clients, which I've manually entered into Katana. This helps me track all of my product inventory and the requirements for my materials when I'm doing purchasing as well as manufacturing. So to get started, let's go ahead and take my B2B orders and let's push them directly into our manufacturing queue. We actually can do that by bulk selecting them and using the make to order workflow with the make to order button, and then that will push my sales orders to manufacturing. So what you'll do then is you'll see on my make page, which is my manufacturing queue, each of my orders here that I've pushed from sales. Now, taking a look closer, it doesn't appear I actually have any ingredients for these sales orders, so I need to manage my purchasing process. So if we go into stock page and see what we have currently missing, let's take a look at our products first, because we might have some products missing from stock. Now, what Katana does is it actually will factor in your reorder point with your total commitments in order to tell you exactly how much product is missing from stock to satisfy the commitments and reorder point that you currently have set up. So on this page, you can simply just filter out the missing amount by putting in a hyphen and hitting the make button to push those products directly into production, so that way you can make exactly what you need. To give a general background, this is actually what we call a make to stock process. And the idea behind it is you go to the stock page, you identify what's missing, and then you hit make to stock. And that's pretty much the logic behind it. Now, if we take a look at materials, which are items that we buy and consume in production, you're going to see that I've also got a couple missing here as well. So for the sake of argument, let's go ahead and buy some, so that we can actually carry forward with our whole entire production flow. So we go ahead and buy these, we'll add exactly what's missing, and we'll create that order and close it. Now once that's done, you'll see that this purchase order will appear here under the buy section. Now, the part that makes this very simple and easy to understand is you're managing two processes here within the buy section. The first process is sending a bill directly to your QuickBooks account. So this will actually allow you to take your PO, map it to the supplier, and create a bill for that supplier that you will generate an accounts payable for. In addition to that, once you've created the bill in QuickBooks, you can click that open at any time you need it. And also, when it's time to receive your goods, you can just simply mark them as received. Once those materials arrive into stock, then what will happen is you're going to see on your manufacturing queue that all of those ingredients are now in stock, and then that will give you the opportunity to go ahead and start production on all of the products that you intend to make so you can satisfy your sales orders. So let's go ahead and bulk select those, and let's get them started and then mark them as completed. That generates a stock movement by removing all of the materials from inventory which are consumed in production and adding the products straight into your product inventory. Now here on the sell page, where you will now see that you can actually fulfill your orders because the items have come into stock from production, you can go ahead and move forward with completing those orders. But if you notice, I've got a couple of B2B clients in here, and through my QuickBooks integration, I can actually directly send those guys an invoice by creating it here within Katana's app. Now all you need to do is click on that link and it will open the QuickBooks invoice for you in another tab. You can make some final edits to it if you need to before you send it onwards to your customer. But the best part is it's always linked there, so it's very easy to access when you're bouncing between QuickBooks as well as Katana for various different reasons. Now these first orders up here, I can go ahead and ship those out by marking them as delivered. And what that's going to do is inside of our Shopify integration with Katana, when I mark those orders as delivered from Katana, it will actually mark them as fulfilled on Shopify, that order fulfillment sync turned on. That'll create an inventory depletion on Katana's side and Shopify side as well. And then these, you can go ahead and get them ready and packed up for your team before delivering them out. So that right there is how you can utilize Katana in your entire order fulfillment workflow with Shopify, QuickBooks, and Xero to make a winning formula as a direct-to-consumer manufacturer in 2020. If you have any specific questions about this type of use case or general workflows with Katana in general, you can always shoot us a message in the lower right-hand corner on our website in the chat below, or send us an email to support@katanamrp.com. That's it for now. Have a great day and happy manufacturing.